We all have to deal with that at some point. I try to focus about the positives of what I'm doing here, and that's making cookies for the masses.
That's you know, that's a beautiful statement. I really respect you, Alexander, and I know that, you know, everyone watching this this telecast also respects the fact that you are not only making cookies for the fame. Foremost, you're making cookies for the masses. You're making cookies so people can survive, and that is the main thing here. And might as well have some fun at it, and, you know, gain a record or two while you're at it as well. So it's really something incredible, guys, to see the commitment and the just the kind heart of this man that is sitting here clicking cookies for the masses. Hiring grandmothers, giving them jobs, getting them away from their nursing homes and into the kitchen to bake cookies, because that is what they love doing. The cookies are really something that really brings out the best in them. So we are looking, still he is not invested in any other buildings at this point, which is a little iffy. He is down to 780 cookies per second, and I would really like to see that number go over 1,000, because it is getting into a later point in the game. We got another tip for an achievement.
This says like this. Sorry, another tip. Aleks, hold control and scroll up to zoom in the screen until the cookie gets into the milk under it. And then zoom back out. You'll get an achievement for dunking the cookie. And apparently, she's my baby girl. Okay.
Achievement unlocked. Cookie dunker. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. Okay, so Alexander is hitting the 145,000 cookie mark. Really astonishing that he is getting up this high. He has been up this high before, but at this point, he really needs to keep clicking away. Like I said, it's really interesting to see his strategy, because at this point I really expected him to be over the 1,000 cookie per second mark, but he seems to have, he really cares to be able to give these grandmas something to do by cooking cookies instead of investing money in different places. He's upgraded them several times, and I'd be interested to see if he starts to upgrade other buildings. In fact, Alexander, do you have any plans of upgrading anything other than the grandmothers at this point?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Do you have a reason that you have behind this? Like, what is your strategy?
Believe it or not, grandmas are very OP late game. People just don't utilize them properly, and therefore they're just kind of left out. But their ability to make cookies is completely untouched by any other cookie making process within Cookie Clicker.
I mean, I know I talked to you about this before, but you're talking about late game grandmothers that are OP.
Yeah.
This does bring in a very real risk that these grandmothers will rebel and release the Grandmapocalypse.
Right. I'm not trying to get that to happen, Jordan. I am only just trying to get these grandmas to work as hard as they can.
Okay.
Before the Grandmapocalypse.
Okay. So you were expecting the Grandmapocalypse?
Yes.
Okay. So he is. Like Dan has said, are you the kind of guy that expects the worst?
Absolutely. When it comes to grandmothers. Excuse me.
Oh, we have just hit a golden cookie. He is going at a crazy 5,000 cookies per second and clicking at 62.6. This is insane. He is clicking. He's probably going to get in thousands and thousands of cookies, hundreds of thousands of cookies. The timer, where's the timer? I do not know how long this cookie craze is going to last. This is like the cookie craze of 57, where there was thousands upon thousands of cookies. Sly. We're good. Okay. The cookies are clicking away right now. There's really nothing I can do to describe the intensity of this moment. It is very hard to explain to the 32,000 people in here right now what is going on. It is something to see on the screen, but to be here in the presence of what is happening right now is truly amazing. There is 62.6 cookies being produced at every click that Alexander does, as well as 5,460 cookies being produced per second by the different things just because he has clicked this cookie. This is strange creatures from neighboring planets wish to try your cookies. This is incredible. Aliens from outer space have found Alex's cookies to be most desirable, and this is something that could really extend the reach of his cookies. He is up nearing 660,000 cookies right now. Could he hit the million mark before this cookie craze comes down? It has just ended. Alexander. What?
950 miners were dead.
I didn't see that.
It says 950 miners were dead because the cookie's collapsing.
Cookies collapsed in the mines. That is rather sad. But Alex, I would like to ask you what would be your official statement to go out to all the miners and their families that died in the cookie mine collapse?
No comment on that.
No comment. Okay.
Your thoughts and prayers go out to the family.
Yeah, I mean that would be a more preferable.
You're kind of going currently the route of the heartless super megacorp company. I kind of liked your approach, the down home grandma approach, but it seems to me now like you're a heartless bastard.
It's really
going in it for the cookies.
It is very hard to distinguish, as Dan has said, that you're really showing that you want to care for these grandmothers and your cookies are going to a good cause. But the fact that your workers, the very people that are helping you gain the success, have died, and you will not offer anything but a no comment to them and their families.
Guys, we're back at 33,000. I think we're gonna beat our record on Cookie Clicker.
That is more than likely true. Alexander, you still have not responded. Can you please let the fans know what is going on right now?
Sometimes there are things that go wrong, and we can't really help it.
It's understandable.
Those miners were in the wrong place at the wrong time. There was a cookie mudslide that was very near to where their production was. They were warned about that. Unfortunately, they could not get out fast enough, and therefore a series of unfortunate events happened to those miners.
And that's tragic. And I say on behalf of me and the station, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families of those miners who lost their lives tragically in the cookie mudslide.
Absolutely.
It's been an incredible journey, and to see so many good people lost in a mining collapse / mudslide is just really sad. But once you really, it's really tragic, to be honest. And this is the part of my job I just don't like. So once again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families. But as we come back to the event, we look for the good in things, and right now Alex is generating thousands upon hundreds of thousands of cookies that will go out to those families, not only sustain them for their lives, but sustain many, many other generations of people that just feast on cookies, which is pretty much the... What are you doing?
Oh.
Alex.
Oh.
Alex.
Oh.
Get back to the...
All right.
Alex.
Right.
Alex.
Okay, so we are back here. Sorry about that quick little break there. I really apologize. It wasn't really ideal that happened, but sometimes things like that do happen in this situation. So once again, I apologize. But right now, we're looking at Alexander, who is passing 150,000 cookies. He is sitting at 50 grandmothers, 56 cursors. There is actually, I did not know this, he is going above and beyond right now. His cursors are making a second circle around his initial cursors, almost doubling. If he chooses to upgrade more cursors, he'll be able to double the ring around, maybe even triple it at one point. I've never seen someone go this far. He's reaching the 200,000 mark of cookie creation. Once again, he has still not upgraded farms. He's not made any more farms, factories, the mines, the supplies, the chemistry, the alchemy labs. He just feels that those are not quite in the plan for the mid-game right now that he's experiencing. The early game really took him off with those, but now he's really focusing on the grandma strategy through the middle of this time period into the late game. So we'll see how this works out. He's still sitting at a good amount of cookies right now, just past the 200,000 mark, which leaves him open to to buy quite a bit if he chooses to do so. I'm sure there are a lot of upgrades he could benefit from by spending his money on this. I'm not sure what he will do at this point, but we will find out. Alex, I have to say you're doing quite spectacular at this point. Is there anything you want to say to the fans right now?
Thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. Cookies for life.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Alexander. As you can see, this is turning out to be a spectacular event. Alexander resetting himself now, spending the money on an extra alchemy lab. He is investing in other sources, looking at 20.1 cookies per second. He has now hit the above 1,000 mark per second. Every click he is getting 20.1, sorry. But every per second he's getting 12 1,216 cookies, which is a very, very big amount of cookies. He's really putting his investments into good places now. I'm a little worried about the grandma strategy. He's been planning for the grandma apocalypse to happen. It is not yet, but I am not sure it's going to happen for a while. So he is in a good place there. He just needs to be careful at this point in the game because it could really hurt him late game. Is there anything from the field?
Excuse me?
Is there anything from the field?
From the field, cookies for life.
Cookies for life. What are you doing? How many did you lose this time? No, you're fine. Okay, so Alexander's trying a new strategy here. He is actually picking up his mouse a little bit differently now. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to I don't know what's happening right now. He's really trying to figure some other way of holding his mouse. I do not know exactly what he is doing, but I've never seen it in this cookie clicker competition ever before. It's really unique though, so I really want to see how this turns out because it seems to be working, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. This is amazing. He is showing that he can manipulate the mouse in different ways and really produce the same amount of cookies he did, if not more at this point. I would not be surprised if he writes a book after this on how to perform this kind of mouse maneuver. I'm going to call it the Alexander maneuver because I have never seen anyone else perform this. This is going to be patented. This is something that all you kids...
That's the drawback of it.
That is the drawback. You could click away from the browser entirely and screw everything up. Lose thousands upon thousands of cookies. This is unheard of right now that Alexander is willing to risk losing thousands of cookies just because he is using a different mouse strategy. Reaching the 120,000 cookie mark, he's really getting to the point where his investments have paid off.
I got a tip.
Well, we got a tip coming in.
From the field. The farm shipments, mines, and factories are not worth having late game. Farms maxed out at 80 cookies per max and are the most useless structures you can have. Cursors, grandmas, time machines, and antimatter condensers are the best structures.
Okay, so we're being told that that it looks like Aleks was very accurate in what he is doing with his strategy because, like I said, he used a lot of early game stuff such as the farms and the factories and the mines, whereas the real game changers for late game are the cursors, the grandmothers, and a few of the other things we have not seen yet that Alexander will have the option to buy soon once he gets enough cookies. So it is really impressive that he's thinking this far ahead, not only for the early game, but for the late game at that point. It's pretty incredible.
How are you guys feeling so far?
This
Alex,
is.
how you doing, bud?
Doing all right.
All right.
Still cooking those cookies.
Take a breather really quick. I apologize. I've been shoutcasting for about, I don't know how long.
You've been showcasing for like an hour.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Ugh. Okay.
Oh, I got something else from the field.
we got something from the field here while I take a breather.
Motto Hero 7 from the field. Style! Puppy Chef. All right, thank you. That's what they said.
Okay, so thank you, Puppy Chef, is what we're getting. It looks like we're also getting, during the chat, I'm actually looking at the chat right now, someone said hashtag free the miners. I am getting word in right now that the miners, half of them are not dead. They are actually caved in, and Alexander's company is unwilling to go in and get them. Alexander, I know this is a very trying time right now in your World Series of cookie clicking right now, but can you please give an official statement about why your company is unwilling to go in? A company that is so devoted to helping grandmothers, helping causes, helping different families with their cookie consumption. Why are you guys not able to go in right now and help these miners out?
Right. So the miners are, in fact, a third-person company. We have been informed that we are not completely liable for the actions taken in the mines. Although we have been donating cookies to get those miners out there, we unfortunately do not have direct control of taking the miners out. We do not
Okay,
have
so
equipment.
the official statement I'm getting, ladies and gentlemen, is that Alexander Corp hired a third-party company that was responsible for doing the cookie mining. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so that is not anything to do with Alexander. That's the other company's fault. Hashtag save the miners. Anyway, so let's get back to the competition here. Alexander's still going strong, going up towards a number that was previously unattainable, because he was looking at this when he was more so in the realm of golden cookie realm right now, but he is not. He's actually normal cookie, which is really showing that he's really excelling the mid-game portion of his strategy right now, because he's getting 20 cookies per click. He's clicking around, all his cursors in the circle are clicking around, and he's getting 1,200 cookies per second. It is really, it's really looking like a good setup for him right now. He does have the option to get another alchemy lab. Will he do it? I don't know. Some people were saying that the alchemy lab is not as good late game as a lot of the other things that are going to come up. So saving for an investment right now is very crucial in Alex's strategy. We got a tip from the field coming in.
Elegant depravity. So it's a girl that has been helping us. Awkward tip, Alex. The more golden cookies you click, the better they get. Don't let them go by.
Okay, so we are getting news that these golden cookies that keep popping up at various times during the competition here. If you do click them, you are at a very big opportunity to multiply the bonuses over time. So if you do miss them, you're losing out on a lot of extra cookies that you would be able to generate. It looks like Aleks is looking to make a move. Oh, maybe not. Just kind of checking out his assets right now and seeing what kind of cookies are being generated from his different revenue streams. He has not really upgraded some of the other ones, it's not too surprising, because you wouldn't want to really waste money on upgrading something that's not going to help you late game. I really see the fact that he has 50 grandmothers helping out. He's going for an upgrade right now. Prune juice, no. Did I just see child labor on there? Okay, anyway, he has just spent a lot of money, or a lot of cookies, sorry. Sorry, we haven't used money in 50 years here in this world. Anyway, so Alexander has clicked up to a whopping total of 50,000 cookies. He has an upgrade that has just brought him up to about 29 cookies per second, also bringing up his per second generation ratio to 1,500, a little over 1,500 cookies per second, which will really excel him. He doesn't have to do anything now. He's taking a look at his achievements and his upgrades and the general stats that he has. Getting back to clicking now, 29.5 cookies per second being generated. Really astounding number. As I've said once before, he's really excelling at this point in his mid game, because like I said, if you have the ability to plan ahead for it and you have the endurance to last for it, you're going to excel amazingly late game. Let's see. Let's just watch it for a second. It looks like Aleks has just hit the a total of 100,000 cookies clicked. So he has clicked within the last hour or so over 100,000 cookies. Not to mention that that's how many clicks he's made. No, sorry, that's not how many clicks he's made. That's how many cookies he's generated through clicks. I'd be interested to see how many clicks he has made, because with his investment strategies towards the different clicks, he is gaining more cookies per click. Now starting to reach up towards the 200,000 mark again. He is.
Did you guys click on that golden cookie?
What golden cookie?
You guys missed a golden cookie.
Alexander's missed a golden cookie.
Missed a golden cookie.
You clicked it?
I clicked it.
Oh, he said he clicked it. I guess Alexander's another dud golden cookie that has appeared. It's really a shame when these duds appear, because many of the competitors really strive to get those cookies, and when they are risking precious clicking time on the cookie, they try and go for these golden cookies. They turn out to be duds, wasting probably about 2 or 3 precious seconds they could have been clicking on this big cookie to make more cookies. So it's really all a matter of how many times someone can click on a cookie, compared to the risk versus reward for how big of a prize you will get by clicking on these gold cookies. So it's really quite a grueling task. It may look easy, ladies and gentlemen, watching this man perform right now, but
I got another tip.
we got another tip coming in.
The Sir Ducky says, tip, not all golden cookies increase your output. Some just give you cookies. That has been the Sir Ducky.
Okay, so apparently, yes, like I was saying, there is a risk behind the different gold cookies. Some of them are not exactly duds, but they do not give you the massive bonus that other golden cookies do. Like I was saying, though, this is not as easy as it looks. It may just look like clicking to you guys, but there is about 1 million things going on. Alexander, how about you tell the audience right now what exactly is going through your mind when you are clicking on these cookies?
I just focus mainly on clicking on the cookies.
Okay. That's pretty amazing. I imagine you have in mind all your different investments that you've lined up and all your different revenue generations. Is there anything? Do you have that all set up and running under managers? What do you do with that?
I mean, I just buy them, then I hire people with cookies to work in them. That's about it.
Okay, that's an amazing business strategy. You said you hired third-party companies to do some of your work. Is that still something you do, not only for the mines that had collapsed, hashtag free the miners, but for the different other places that are still in functioning condition?
I do that, but I don't do that for the grandmas. The grandmas kind of manage themselves.
I can imagine.
There are different hierarchies within the grandma community, and they kind of all watch over each other.
So that's really something that brings in an interesting perspective is the grandmas and what kind of cliques they form. Did they start forming? I think what Alexander is explaining here, and I've seen it many times before in cookie clicking competition, is there is factions that form within the grandmas. When you get them in the same kitchen and you have 50-some grandmas, there's leaders will come out of that. They will form their own groups. They'll form their own tribes, and they really look after each other. They form governments. They have different ways of trying each other if there's like different issues that arise. It's really like its own little economy that forms, and they of course pay with cookies for the whole thing. So it's really awesome because you don't really have to pay the overhead for the different managers that would manage them because they take care of themselves. They form and really work and encourage each other to create as many cookies as humanly possible.
Absolutely.
So Alexander just reached the 500,000 mark of cookies that he has liquid cookies that he has available to him right now. He has the option to buy something, or he can continue to click right now.
We're gonna keep clicking here.
He's gonna keep clicking. Apparently, he's really gonna click his way until. Are you looking right now to save up enough money for the next big thing? Like, are you thinking 1 million cookies, 2 million cookies?
I'm thinking we try to go for the portal next.
Okay, what is that? What is that?
The portal.
Says 1666666.
Right.
Okay, so if
the portal will bring us into the higher tier of cookie clicking.
I really think that will. As you can see, Alex is employing the plan of saving up 1,666,666 cookies that will purchase the portal. And by the numbers, I'm guessing you know where that's going. It's going to be, he's right now reaching the 666,666 number, so he's going to have to add 1 million on top of that. Alex, do you think you are feeling that you want to keep clicking from here, or do you want to upgrade to something that will make this goal more attainable faster? Or even better, are you hoping that a golden cookie will arise?
A golden cookie will make this situation more optimal, but at the moment, I'm just going to click away till I get to my goal of getting the portal.
Okay, so this is looking like it's going to be a little bit of a coast for a little bit. I'm going to grab a drink. I once again thank you all for watching, all 33,000 of you that are watching right at this moment. But yes, I'm going to get a drink. Continue to watch Alex as he works his way.
We'll give them 60,000 cookies per click.
Oh my!
I don't know if that's true or not.
Hey there, what's going on, guys? I'm Jordan's Relief currently. Alex, I have to say you are quite intense into this. I haven't seen anybody stare at something and click on something for so long, even with Ronaldo Octarius. I think you've lasted a lot longer than him. I think he only got to the point where he was bringing in 1,400 cookies per second. So, I mean, do you know of Ronaldo Octarius? I mean, did you follow his career at all?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you based your strategy off of? Or
I took some strategies from him,
Yeah.
but I never really based my cookie clicking abilities exactly.
yeah, I mean,
from,
you have to blaze your own trail
Right,
sometimes. So,
right.
but could you tell me something that you saw in him at the start of his career? Because at the start of his career, he was really kind of a young trendsetter, but at the same time, he was completely unique. What was your favorite strategy of his?
Well, I remember in the internationals, he was able to do a thing called farm stacking.
Yeah.
Where you solely.
I mean, that's
focus
standard
on your
now.
farms.
It's standard now. He set
you're
that.
right.
I mean, it's just amazing.
You solely focus on the farm output, and I remember he actually managed to get a golden cookie, and with that he was able to upgrade
God.
his farms.
That guy.
Before anybody could even get to that point, honestly, that It's almost like he planned out that he would get the golden cookie.
It was like he could see into the code of the game and really understand how it worked, what was going to happen, and oh my God, you are just bringing in the cookies.
Absolutely,
bringing in the cookies.
There's no stopping this cookies here.
Any update on the mine disaster?
Not updated at the moment.
Okay, so still with the kind of no comment aspect. Well, I mean, you said there was a third party aspect to it. That was the whole thing with it.
Again, the company that was originally in charge of the mine is liable for. Excuse me. All right.
Oh, nice. He just got another golden cookie upgrade.
What?
Another golden cookie upgrade. It is raining. It is raining cookies down into that milk.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he is. This is something to behold right now. He is nearing his portal goal right now because he is looking at 10,000 cookies per second with the upgrade, as well as 122.6 cookies per click that he's doing. He is at 1.2 million cookies. If he goes any farther, we'll see how much longer this golden cookie craze lasts. It is looking like he has 1.3 million. He is 300,000 away from his goal to create the portal, and he will be upgraded from there. 1.4.
Yeah, what's the portal? How much is the portal?
1.5.
1.5?
No, it's a 1.666666. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
Here
we go.
Go.
Here we go.
Super.
Aleks,
How much is gonna? Here you go. How much is that gonna help you?
just keep going. He's gonna keep going though. He's gonna keep going with this golden cookie and really maximize. He has just hit the goal now. He has hit the goal. He's able to get the portal, but he is going to maximize the potential of this golden cookie opportunity.
The key to this is to get the grandmas.
That's what we
Just saying.
The tips. What is it? What is it we call that? From the field. Yeah.
From the field. People from the field. Okay, the golden cookie craze has worn off. Will Alexander get the portal right now? He's going to click the portal. The portal has unlocked. We will see what this does. It has upgraded him to 96.3 as well as an 8,000 cookie a second ratio. This is incredible amounts of cookies going through right now. Aleks, how do you feel about being able to reach your goal with that golden cookie strategy?
It's exactly what I wanted at this moment in time. I'm beginning to slowly lose consciousness.
Come on.
It's incredible.
Take it back.
As he gets a drink of water, I'm going to get pizza.
Okay, Alex. Come on. Whose Coke is this? You tell me. You good? All right. Alex, how's this wrist doing? How's this wrist doing, man? You doing good? Yeah. You doing good?
Oh, it's just a Vader's in.
Come on. Yeah. Alex, you want to get this cookies? Aim for the cookies. The cookies are yours. You are going to be the cookie master. The heavy world champion of the cookie world. Come on, Alex. I'm going to look for the field real quick, all right? All right.
I never watched that show. I've never seen one episode of that show in my life.
I met the voice of Gurr.
I remember.
He was a miserable fuck.
I remember that.
Hey. All right, from the field.
Did you say the Scarecrow seemed pretty desperate or something like that?
Listen,
He
from the
had more
field.
roles than
Alex, listen. From the field, you get an achievement in each item for having one of each, and then 50 of each, and then lastly, 100 of each. Remember, each achievement gets you 4% for your milk, which you need for the kitties later. There's kitties who will boost your CPS by a lot. When you finally get antimatters, you need one of them, 2 times machines, 3 portals, and so on and so forth. Got that, Alex?
Yes.
From the field.
one of those.
Alex, you're doing really good.
I have no. I just told you that.
We've had 33,000 people watching him cook cookies for the past hour.
That is a workout. How's your right arm feel, man?
It's getting pretty tiring. It's going numb. But I'm gonna keep clicking.
That's all you can do.
Hashtag save the miners.
Hashtag minor crisis. Seems pretty addictive.
Chloe says, I told you, you wouldn't be able to stop. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this
Nobody
was
likes
supposed to
somebody who brags.
This was supposed to be a brief thing before we did Saw. It's turned into an hour long of cookie cooking.
Well, what do you say? What do you say about something like that,
We're gonna
Alex?
buy our second portal here pretty soon.
Are you kidding me? Right now, Alexander, I've just tuned in again. I apologize for my absence.
He's back.
I'm back. Alexander is just about to hit 2 million cookies. He's never been. He's just bought another portal, skyrocketing him to 14,000, almost 15,000 cookies per second without even doing